A lot of people take the world of Star Wars very seriously, but we're going to switch gears today and try to imagine the Star Wars universe to be a high school. What roles would various characters fill? Well, let's dive on in and find out. We'll start off with Anakin Skywalker. He's the cool kid with a bit of a bad boy streak. He excels at most things and does better than most people in his classes, even without trying. But every now and then, you'll catch him having a cigarette behind the bike sheds or clubbing toddlers with one of those foam baseball bats. Without a doubt, Padme Amidala would be that teacher that everyone has a crush on. She's hot, but in that smart kind of way. She's also a rule follower, has morals, and tries not to cross boundaries. She, more than likely, wouldn't have a controversial fling with a student unless they told her that they didn't like sand and went up and beat a whole load of toddlers. We're looking at you, Anakin. Jedi Master Jocasta Nu would be the curt and stroppy librarian that has no time for silly questions because she's so busy. And that's it. That pretty much sums up her role in both the Star Wars universe and this hypothetical high school. Heading to Han Solo now, and that's the kid that wants to be a rogue, but at the end of the day, he's too much of a good guy at heart. He's the one that would tell you to put a pin on the teacher's chair. Then he'd be the one to warn them before they sat down, so he could be the hero and take all the glory. And then he'd talk his way out of being beat up for throwing his friends under the bus. Classic Solo.
Come on, boy, let's go!
Mace Windu is that sports teacher that, despite having worked in education for years, still thinks he's training for the Olympics. He takes things way too seriously and gets super competitive. But in all fairness, he makes whatever he does look seriously cool, and everyone still likes him.
Who's gonna win this game? 1, 2, 3, race! Let's go!
And speaking of physical education, Darth Maul will be that one kid that's really good at sport, but he's actually kind of a dick. He could do backflips and somersaults and other acrobatic kind of things, but he would beat you up if you even insinuated it was girly. Dexter Jettster is the lunch lady who looks gruff and talks tough. If you're not on his good side, you're going to get the usual boring slop. If you befriend him though, you're going to get extra fries and the answer to the maths test for sure. If you want some contraband candy sneaking into school, then Lando Calrissian will be the kid that you go to. Put in any order, pay your money, plus a little extra on top to cover his effort and the risk, and Lando will sort you out with whatever it is that you need.
I'm sorry.
Count Dooku would definitely fill the role of that history teacher that really knows his stuff. He has some great stories about his long and accomplished life, but he's also kind of strict and old school and won't let you get away with anything. Yoda is the guidance counselor or the careers advisor. He'll listen to you and offer you great advice. He's calm, patient, understanding, and he'll make you feel better. The only issue is your struggle to understand him, not only because you're a teenager, but because he talks funny too.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Chewbacca is that loyal friend that always has your back. You can rely on him to tag along if you're getting into any kind of trouble, and he'll cover for you if you get caught. He's that solid and dependable kid that you'll end up being friends with for life. And finally, Ahsoka is that girl you don't like at first, as you find her whiny and kind of annoying. Then as she grows on you, you actually realise she's cool and pretty hot. She's street smart, but she's compassionate, and she'll help and look after anyone in trouble, no matter what.
This is a new day. A new beginning.
So now, it's over to you. Do you agree with our choices? Is there anything you'd change or add? We'd love to hear from you, so be sure to let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. And as always, may the Force be with you.